everybody! I was gonna say welcome to Tips December day 25, but I'm not sure if this is gonna turn out into Tips December or not, so yeah, I'll just go with it. I thought of making a quick video today about some things that I've been really liking, that I've received recently, some of them as gifts and others came in the mail. Well, there aren't that many, oh gosh. Anyways, first thing that I received as a gift, and actually I never got to try this before, is the Armani Fluid Sheer in shade 1. Now, the one that I tried on my hand was, I don't remember, it was sort of like a pale lavender shade. That one is gorgeous as well. This one is just like a very, very pale champagne color. Basically skin tone, but champagne, if that makes sense. And I always heard a lot of rave about it. Armani itself says that they have some skin tone correcting shades, some skin tone shades, and some warming shades, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But this one I believe is the skin tone, or more skin tone than the others. So what I did today, and is what I'm wearing now, I mixed it with the Armani UV Lasting Finish, or UV Silk Lasting Foundation. It is their high coverage, sort of natural matte foundation. And it used to be one of my favorites, but because I have drier skin now, it's sort of like it might emphasize some dry or flaky areas. So that's why I've been not using it that much. But the reason why I like the UV Silk, UV Lasting Silk Foundation is because it's really, really pale and it doesn't oxidize that badly. So the shade that I have is the number 2, which is the palest, and it is paler than NC10. I would say it's around NC8. Now, when I mixed it with this, it turned into this, which is about an, what could I say? NC, I would say it's very close to an NC5, if not a hair warmer than an NC5, maybe an NC7 or somewhere there. And I really, really loved how this actually, it toned down the cakiness, or the, I don't know how to explain it. The coverage was still there. Maybe not as high coverage as applying it pure, but it's sort of like mellowed down the makeup look that you get when using that foundation. So I've been, honestly, I didn't expect such results. I thought that it would sheer it out completely. So I did 2 pumps of this with 1 pump of foundation, and as you can see, well, you can still see some hyperpigmentation, but honestly, it really offered really good coverage. Like, this actually doesn't eat up the coverage, which is very, very nice. And it gave a beautiful glow. The foundations still did set more matte, because this doesn't really alter the final result of the foundation. So if you have a very dewy foundation, when you add this, it will add a glow, but it won't make it, it will still look dewy. But if you have a matte foundation and you add this, it will give it a glow, but it will still dry down to a matte glowy finish, if that makes sense. This is actually oil-free, so that's why it won't really interact or react with other foundations. Now, I don't know if you're using one that's really high silicone content, then probably you wouldn't want to use with this. But I think basically, if you're looking in the Armani range, you can use the regular silk foundation, you can use the designer lift foundation, or you can use the UV silk foundation. So basically you can get for drier skin, for normal to dry or combination skin, and then for oilier skin. So this actually works well with all of the 3. And since you have a wide range of the fluid shears, then you can actually customize the undertones or the tone of the glow that you wish to achieve. With this one, again, it worked very well with the shade 2. It didn't make it darker, it actually made it slightly lighter, and it also provided a very beautiful glow. It made it look more skin-like than usually the foundation looks. That foundation, like I said, it cakes on easily. Not that it it's very like very thin, like with foundation, but it has that I don't know how to explain it. Like sometimes you can see that you're having it on your face, if that makes sense. And the fluid sheer, when I mixed it with that foundation, it made it look more like it's skin, more real skin. And also I noticed that the foundation oxidized way less when I applied this inside. So I don't know if that's a factor or not. I assume that it is. What else? The rate at which the foundation sets, I noticed that it did set slightly faster when using this one, and that's because this is actually oil-free, so it does set pretty quickly, and it does set, if you use it on its own, into a very glowy, but no, I don't want to say powdery, but it doesn't feel liquid on your skin, so it's slightly powdery. Oh no, that's the wrong term. Anyways, what I wanted to say is that the combination of the UV Lasting Silk foundation, I believe that's the name, and the fluid sheer, it works very well now when I have drier skin. And I feel like they control the oil well together, and they give a very natural finish. Anyways, moving on. My point is that this is a great product. I need to use it more. Oh, where are you, Muff? There you are. I'm not sure if you can see him. There he is. There's Muffy. Say hello. Hello. No, don't say that. Say hello. Muff. Well, he's roasting. My point is, if you've been hesitating to get this one, I would definitely say get it. If you want something to tone down the yellowness of the foundation, then go and get the lavender one, which helps a lot to brighten, like way more than the #1. But anyways, I think the #1 is gorgeous, and I'll actually try it at some point on its own. Next thing that I wanted to mention about are the Lime Crimes Velvetines. I'm having the Cashmere shade, and it's actually a beautiful greige, which is basically a gray beige, and I've been absolutely loving it. You need one coat and it's completely opaque, and as you can see, no transfer at all. It stays on. It might dry out the lips slightly. I mean, that's to expect with very long wearing liquid lipsticks. And but yeah, what I really like about it is that it has that gray undertone, which is very unusual with nude lips. And yeah, I've been wearing this for 3 days now. I really like it. I also got the shade Pansy, which is sort of like an ultraviolet shade, which I'll show you maybe tomorrow when I do a look, because now I'm soon heading out. Sorry. But yeah, anyways, I think that's all that I have to say for now. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I wanted to talk about that foundation. I also got as a gift a eyeshadow palette from Armani, which I'll have to do a look with it and test it out. I haven't really bought any eyeshadow palettes from Armani, so this is my first one. I actually have one that I got it mainly because of the bronzer, so I didn't really dabble with the eyeshadows. But those quads are the new formulation, so I have to try and see how I like them. And I also got a sample of their BB cream, which is again a greige, which is a gray beige, and it's pretty pale, so I'll see how that goes. I'll probably swatch it and do a review at some point. Oh, and I wanted to say also, my website will be up hopefully on New Year's Eve. I have only the swatches left, so basically I have done the pictures and everything. I have also been working on sort of like a database for all the pale foundations, so it's sort of like an Excel spreadsheet where you can go by alphabetical order, and you can see like well, the foundation name, the shade, the coverage, and if it's NC10, NC05, NC7, whatnot, and also other minor details that I might come up with, like that might be useful for you guys in order to deciding which foundation you would like. And yeah, so basically I just now need someone to help me with the pictures, and especially doing it when there is a nice day, because I need sunlight for that. I do prefer to picture my arm on sunlight, because that's sorry, a universal light. Everybody I think has access to sunlight, so they can see more accurately, because light bulbs, I mean, there are so many variables that I can't control with the temperature of the light bulb, and I can't control how it will turn out to be really, like with that precision. So what I just wanted to keep you up to date, because the website now it's down, but what you can expect is there will be sort of like organized between one section will be NCNW 05 to 10, and then NCNW 10 to 15. So basically you'll be able to click on the category and check by alphabetical order, like brand alphabetical order, and check basically like what the bottle looks like, the details, and then the swatches. Now the swatches, I was thinking I'm going to do them against W10, NC15 from MAC Full Coverage, and NC10 from MAC Micronized Airbrush Foundation. Now those are the three only ones that I have currently from MAC that are the palest that I can put them on my arm to compare with. Oh, and NW10 from MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Now, something I wanted to mention is that the MAC Full Coverage, the NC15, is actually very pale. It's not as dark as NC15 from any other formulations that you can purchase at MAC, mainly because it is a high pigment cream formulations, and usually cream compacts oxidize very little because they are already so moist. So basically when you're applying on your face, it oxidizes very little because it doesn't set that much. So yeah, I won't have any NCNW 15 from any other formulations, so I hope that won't be a big deal, but I will let you know that on the details, and I'll also like double explain it that the NC15 from MAC Full Coverage is actually lighter than if you take Studio Fix Fluid. So yeah, I assume that now pretty much in every counter you can find NC15 from MAC Full Coverage, because Full Coverage is available in all the freestanding counters, but you can't have access to W10 and white and other special colors from that formulation. That's why I'll also include the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW10, because that one is available in all the freestanding stores, or it should be available, so it's not a MAC Pro limited as it used to be. So yeah, anyways, those were my ramblings of today, and yeah, so the foundation that I'm having, I'm absolutely loving. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up anything. No, it's not that good of a quality, this camera, but yeah, I absolutely love it, and I'm very happy, and I'm happy to be working on this website, because it's been sort of like my dream to really organize properly all the foundations and the swatches. And I was just looking now at the amount of foundations that I have, like full size, and I realized that it's 120, and Probably I really need to make a big sale because there is no way on earth I can use 120 foundations. Like, come on. Oh, gosh. Anyways, I hope you're having a very wonderful Christmas if you're celebrating Christmas, or happy Hanukkah if I think Hanukkah actually ended today. Yeah, I think it ended today, at least here over Europe. So we are still on the 25th. Anyways, I love you guys very much, and oh, let me know in the comments down below how your Christmas went or what you got as gifts, or I just love to peek at other people's joy, if you wish. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye!